Good morning and welcome back to the farm, everyone. So, day 5 late. Not much interesting happening yesterday, so didn't figure I'd show you any of it. I was just doing some more fertilizing contracts. As you can see, there are a couple more that have popped up. 28 we can do again. It's a nice chunk of change. 5 o'clock in the morning, very early. Gotta wake up early to get stuff done because today's the day we want to start with our haymaking, because if you see beside us there, we are out. So we need to get that product in as soon as possible. I'm really hoping today is gonna work. Oh, I forgot the gate open. Because, yeah, we need it bad. Yeah, so yeah, we'll get these guys fed. Actually, we'll speed up time a little bit here, just to see how soon that grass will dry for cutting. I'd really prefer not to ted it out, but we just may have to. I'll leave that there for now. Then you go grab the water, give them water right away. Maybe we'll, yeah, once we've done all the cleanup of the animals, we'll sell a load of manure, and then hopefully it'll be dried up by then. Have to stay here because I think it will cut out and then it will not fill up. Take a look here. It's supposed to be sunny all day today, and then into tomorrow as well. How long into tomorrow? Because it only shows to about 9 a.m. tomorrow. But I think we should be okay for letting it sit overnight. It's all full there. I just I really hope that we can. Whoa! What are you doing, cow? Yeah. Cows everywhere. Yeah, I really hope we can get it done today. That'd be the mowing and baling of it, but I don't know if we will. Where's the hitch? There's the hitch. I think we have enough in the trough or the feeder there for 2 days, and this should do for another half day for sure. So we have 2.5 days of food right now. What's this mix like? The silage is a bit on the high side already, so I was hoping we could put maybe another bale in there, but it's not looking like it. Whoop. Okay, so get this put back here. Go. Then we'll park this beside it. There we go. Okay, so we'll get the straw blown. Yeah, okay. I will not be loading the manure up this time with the conveyor belt, just because of what happened last time. I don't want that happening again. And it doesn't take too long to bucket anyways, so just quickly get it done. Instead of leasing it and then bring it over. Main reason was last time I had the manure to do and the potatoes and the wood chips. Now I just have the one, just the one product of manure. Oops, bale fell. I think we have around 100,000 liters of manure again. It was about 85 or 90 yesterday, so. How much do we got? If you go look here. 121. So that will fill our trailer actually. Is this gonna fulfill their straw? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, it should actually. Well, let's do that. Let's go quickly take a moisture test of their grass over here. Turn the flashlight on. %. Hopefully that dries up pretty quick. Don't need a chainsaw. Oh, full. Alright. So we'll grab the bucket now, we'll tidy everything up, and then we'll go hop into the semi, give the chickens the rye they require, just to fill their trough as well. And then we'll empty actually we need to tidy up the chickens as well, because their cleanliness is down to 0, I think. So tomorrow in game, yeah, 0.1 of a year. Whoa, Pence. Oh, I should not have set cruise control. Yeah, I think tomorrow in game we should start having some calves. So milk production, come on. So milk production will start up pretty soon. Ignore the fact I'm driving through these cows because they will not move. No matter how long I sit there, they won't move because of me. It takes them a certain amount of time and then they'll finally move. Doesn't matter how much you do by them, scare them, smack them, honk your horn, nothing. They will not move. Well, actually, we'll dump this into the feed mixer. Extra 587 liters in there. That will not push it over the scale of it being total much ration. But putting a full bale in there definitely would. Whoop. Zoom in too far. There. Whoa, down. Pulled back on the leader. Wrong way. Okay, get these chickens cleaned up. There. Then we'll drive down to the other coop and clean them up as well. I don't know how boring this is for you guys, but I'm trying to show you what's happening day to day on the farm again. Not much has changed. So now we've got a straight line for a while. So how many are we expecting? Well, this one might not be tomorrow, it might be in 2 days. But there's 1, 2. I'm going crooked here, I can see. Here we are. Probably half a dozen or so calves you should be expecting tomorrow or the next day. If not tomorrow, then we definitely the next day. But hopefully tomorrow. Well, we just pull up here and just read it ourselves here. Whoops. Let's just start from the top here again. Make sure we get them all. There's 2, 3, 4, 5. I should be expecting tomorrow or either day 6 or late spring or first day of early summer. That's our field. Wow, that's far along already. I guess it was that's our barley field. I guess it was planted in fall, so yeah. So now we'll go just top off the rest of the troughs with rye, and then we'll come back with the semi here and load up some manure. Okay. Oh, I guess turn the lights off. Okay, semi is over here. I'll try to keep quite a close eye on the moisture symbol on the top corner of the screen, not top corner, but top of the screen there, telling us when the moisture goes below 20%, because that's when we can mow grass into, so it'd just be dry grass right away, and then it can turn to hay without tedding. If we mow earlier than that, we would have to ted it out, and I don't have a tedder or a windrow right now, so really prefer not to do that. But that is definitely the goal, not the goal, that will be happening this episode. Guaranteed. Actually, we'll just leave this guy right. No, we don't. We need the semi. What am I talking about? Let's see if we can drive around this hill a bit. It's a bit on the steep side for going straight up it. There we go. Neighbors don't mind us driving through their backyard with the semi. Of course they don't. Why would they? Alright. So 8 degrees already, air and ground temperature. So it's just about warm enough for planting soybeans and corn already. But it's not the planting window yet. We need to wait till tomorrow, I think it is, before we can plant that. Oh no! We could plant today already. So maybe we will. Just once we mow our grass, or if it's taking too long to dry out, maybe we'll start with the planting of our corn. Or actually, we should probably get the soybeans in first, because corn we can harvest later into winter, and soybeans are a very time-sensitive crop. So yeah, that should be our first ones to go in. Our soybeans should be warm enough. The ground should be warming up, no problem for them soon, or tomorrow, or tonight or night. Oh, that's shiny. Oh, I can't stand that. So let's get this loaded up. This is gonna be a very tight corner here. The 4-wheel steer should be no problem. So let's get this loaded up, and I'll see you just for getting ready to tip it into the processor. Doke. So we got 120,000 liters of manure this time, not 16,000. So I'm really assuming that last time we did that in the middle of winter there, the conveyor belt was picking up snow, and then as it was deleting manure because it was hopping back and forth between the two different crop types. I'm assuming that was the only issue, because now it seems to work fine when I just did it clean with a bucket. And I know it, whoa. It also kind of deletes, oh shit, that's not gonna work. It also kind of deletes the stuff in your bucket when I'm sometimes feeding the clean trough area from the cows, from the snow to silage, and deletes it too. So I'm assuming that must be it. But I wonder what the manure paid in here. I think it was 180 if I'm not mistaken. Ooh, that's dark orange, right? So we're gonna mow everything now, not just this strip, because it's dark orange and we can get a full cut off it. Oh, that's processor must be full. Okay, what's it paying for manure there? 180. So we had 120,000 liters times that by 180. It's 21,600 for the whole load. So not super amazing, but it'll pay for something, that's for sure. There, we'll shut him off for now, and we will go and well, I'll do this. Actually, oh, sorry, itchy ear. I don't know if you heard that in the mic. Let's speed up time here. And whoops, I'll head over to the semi and we'll see if we can get this whole thing unloaded. Just so I don't forget about it. Sure doesn't hold a lot in there. Keep an eye on that crop moisture as well. Actually, wow, it's processing. We'll just turn around so we're ready to leave. If I see that crop moisture badge go away, I will be slowing down time, that's for sure. Because we want to get as much drying time as possible. $20,000 meters left. Just gonna get it all. Oh, so close. There we go. So we'll just slow it down now already. Okay, so let's take this back. Let's just park it up in the farm, in the yard for now. And then I will see you once it is dry enough to start mowing. Because I'll do those contracts off, whoa, turn here. Off screen. Because we just did a whole bunch and they've probably seen a lot of it already. It's quite a monotonous job and there's so much of it to do. I'll show you more fertilizing when we're doing our own fields. Wait a minute, let's check our map here. Okay, our onion field needs, and our canola field also needs fertilizer. So we'll do those first, and then we'll head off to do some contracts. Because our fields are a priority. I mean, yes, maybe I should send at least one up to field 28, or down field 28 I should say, and do that one, because then we could kind of hit two birds with one stone here. Ooh, where's 23 anyways again? 23 is kind of on the way to 28, so maybe we'll get him doing 23, and then I'll go up and do our field, our onion field, then I'll head down and do our canola field, and then once I'm done that I'll join him probably in field 28, unless it's ready to mow, then I'll be mowing it. He can continue. So he's going to field 23. Where am I going? I'm going to take this back road. That's where I was going. Okay, so yeah, let's get this guy over there. I'll see when I am starting to do our heading down to do our fertilizing, because that's more important anyways. So back in ours. Just check the map again. The onion field doesn't need a whole lot of fertilizer. Most of it is on 3 applications already. It's just that top section where we plowed needs some. So we'll just quickly spread that a little bit, and yeah. It's like a sea of teal or something. Plants. So from about where? Here? Here? Nope. Where? There's a little section. There it is. So it's going to be very hit and miss where it's going to accept because of where we have mowed. But the fertilizer out of that silo is cheap enough just to spread over those areas anyways. So we do have some spots that do not germinate. So we have a couple spots. Oh, it's dry enough. Just saw it. Turn speed down. So we'll get this done and then we'll park it up. Because being fertilized, another stuff's not going to be ready for a little bit. Once we get this done, we'll head over to hop in the fence and start mowing. I could have gotten it ready already, but is that all the spots? It's kind of weird. There's a little spot. Check the map. Yeah, it's pretty good. A lot better than it was. Got the whole top section done now. Oh yeah, another weird thing happened. Oh, when I was cleaning machinery here, that crop changed in front of my eyes. It was barley, I think it was. It was growing there, and all of a sudden it just got cultivated up, and then it got planted with sunflowers. Oh, it changed again. Now it's potatoes. What in the world? That was when in the yesterday in game. It went from barley to sunflowers. Now it's potatoes. Something strange is going on. Very weird. I wonder if I got that on the in the video yesterday at all. It being a different crop. If it was the brown like our field 31 there, which is barley. Alright, we've got this guy way out into the corner there. Okay, so let's go. Where's the Fent? There's the Fent. We don't need the seeder on there now. I put it on there because I thought we would be planting, but it is time to mow. And the John Deere, the four-wheel drives can't work because they don't have the front linkage, and the other John Deere feed mixer doesn't have it either. But you can put it on. It's not powerful enough either. Oh yeah, so we're gonna mow both those fields and probably around these edges here where I did last time, where we did our silage baling last year. Alright. Turn the signal light off. Come on. Where is it? Cannot see. There we go. Hold that up so I can get out of here. Almost drove into the combine. Alright, G has finished their task. Okay, I'll quickly get him sorted out over here. What has he done? Oh, he's missed the whole bottom section. So I'll sort this guy out. I'll get him down to field 28, and he can start with that big contract down there, and earn us another 40 grand. Oh, this can use more money. I'm a little bit greedy that way. Should just about do it, I'm thinking. Oh, no, it's got the whole bottom edge. Okay, that does. I'll just finish the bottom edge here. Yeah, okay, I'll get this guy set up on field 28. I just forgot the number again for a sec. And then I'll get back into the Fent and start the mowing. Alright, back in the Fent. So, let's head on down to our grassland. And we will get that mowed up. I'm so excited. I can't wait. Our first hay cut. We were going to have our first hay cut last year, but the weather was not cooperating. Alright, let's get those down. We will, whoa, brake. We will start right here. Get those lowered down, start them up. Alright, let's start mowing. And yes, it is dry enough. Because if it was not dry enough, it would be a darker green. And then we would definitely have to tet it out. But if we were doing silage, then it doesn't matter, because you can wet grass for silage. If you bale, or wet grass will not dry out to anything. It'll just stay wet the entire time. It needs to be dry grass before it will turn to hay. This is looking like it's yielding very well, actually. That is quite the swath. Very, very happy with that. Alright, make sure we're going up straight. I don't know how much closer. We can probably get a little bit closer to the edge there, but then you might start hooking with the mower and then the swath gets all ugly for baling. But we'll just do this. We have enough hay out of this, I'm assuming. I have no idea what kind of bale figure we're going to get. I'm hoping quite a decent one, because we're going to need quite a few for mixing feed all winter, especially if we are getting more head of cattle. I do want to expand our livestock there pretty soon. I don't know if we should be able to get another cut off this. I don't know if we're going to be able to get another hay cut, because usually second cut, the seasons kind of just turn to not very good. So it doesn't want to dry out properly and you're stuck with silage. It won't never dry the hay. But yeah, if we can get my voice is not working. We've got a decent hay cut off of this year, we should be good. And if we have to buy some more in, it's not the biggest deal in the world. But I really would just prefer not to. So that's the first lap complete. Pretty well. Nice. So we'll do another pass down here and up at the top as well, and then we'll start going up and down the field. How is he blocked by an object? Oh, he just stopped by the other guy's yard. And again, oh, course play would be so nice. You just send them up in the field, set their course, and then they just drive it. You can tell where they're going to drive, not guess if they're going to drive into a house or a building or get stuck in a pond. Okay, I'm just going to quickly get him sorted out so he can continue, and then I'll be back here. You probably won't even notice because it's going to be such a smooth jump cut. There, see? So smooth. Probably couldn't even tell. Unless you could, and that was really bad, but... yeah, where you just drove into a tree, it was parked there. Didn't even think about using that special gear with the... well, what's the name of it? Oh yeah, reverse. Backing up. I don't think he's ever heard of it. Oh, man. I wonder really how hard it would be, or if it is even possible to have course play on console. Because, man, that would be nice. Or maybe it's just one thing they're going to keep from me to make me want to get a PC even worse, or even more badly. Not worse, but even want to get a PC even more. I mean, we do, don't get me wrong, I'm very happy with the amount of mods and stuff we do get on console, and we don't get all the weird stuff that they do get on PC, but they do also get a lot cooler and more useful, like the Follow Me, Course Play, just normal GPS. I would probably, if I want to do switch to PC, I would probably just play with a controller though, because it's so second nature to me already. It's just like I know where every control is, how to do it. Natural. I don't know if I could go to playing with a keyboard or steering wheel and pedals and all that. I mean, I don't mind driving with steering wheel and pedals, but it's just, like I don't know, mentioned in a different video, I think, that to use any of the, like even to lift mowers and stuff, you have to do different configurations of buttons that are in very awkward places on the wheel. And if you want to do hydraulic stuff like on the telehandler, you have to use the analog sticks on the remote because the steering wheel doesn't have them. So yeah, I'll probably stick to. Actually, I've never tried. Oh, just trying to think. Just drive with the pedals and then still steer the controller, but it kind of defeats the purpose of the steering wheel. So anyways, let's get this mowing done, and then afterwards we will be heading into the, well, not into a different tractor, we'll probably keep this tractor and then hitch up to the planter again and get our soybeans drilled, just planted, and fertilize those as well. But yeah, let's get a time lapse going on this and we'll get it done. Just about done mowing our field here behind the cattle farm. That looks like a, oh, that width is going to be awfully close, but it might be very annoying too. Probably going to be just a little sliver afterwards. We're going to do one more pass and a tiny little sliver, but maybe not. Maybe it will be just perfect. Somehow I doubt it though. It's probably going to be the first thought. Hope for the worst. Perfect. Perfect size. Made to measure. How's he doing down there? Oh, he's working his way across. Probably can do some touch-ups after him before our contract will be complete down there, but at least, as long as he got most of it done. Ooh, that was a bit of a stretch down here, but yeah, got it. Okay, lift those up, turn them off, and we will go mow the rest of our grass we're going to do. We're going to do that stretch between the highway and the railway tracks. Why do I keep wanting to say crossing? It's not a railway crossing. Railway crossing is the road. No, they're just tracks, so. Alright. Get that mower down. Oh, he says he's completed his task now. Drop this mower down. Let's get her done. It's going to be, looks like 3 passes here, not just 2. Which is good. We'll have more grass or hay then. I don't think we're going to do any, well, unless we have to do some silage in the fall. I'm hoping we can get lucky and do another batch of hay, because we're going to be put up, oh my goodness, my mouth. We will be putting up a silage clamp or pit or bunker, silo, whatever you want to call it, up somewhere for the corn we're going to be putting in. We're going to be doing maize or corn silage for our cattle. And if we get a whole bunch of it off there, we might do some just for the normal cereal crop off of it, but the main focus for the corn is going to be for silage. If we, well, future plans was to buy 36, field 36 there. That was the crop changing field, magically changing. If we do get that, my plan originally was to put cotton there to get it paid for. I was hoping to kind of turn it into a grass field too, so for our cattle, hope we can get a nice big ranch going there. But that's down the line anyways. Hopefully this year will go by a little bit faster. Seemed like I was dragging out the season in last year's, because we did 23 episodes for a whole year. It seems like quite a few. Hopefully we condense it a little bit, get things rolling a bit quicker. And this is pushing it on the limit of 3 passes. We're gonna have to do another one. And just make sure there's a bit of grass in it so we actually can see where we are. If we're gonna have to do an extra pass anyways, might as well make it half decent size too. I mean, this section here didn't get a lot of fertilizer on it, so it's not gonna be the greatest here, but every little bit helps. And spin around. And then we'll do that section across this little, between the highway and the railway tracks on the other side here too, just straight out. And then we'll probably, actually, I'm thinking, yeah, we'll do that, and then we'll do this side up here beside where the corn's gonna go. And then we'll go up around this field here to our left. Do that too. Just grab as much as we possibly can. Wow, that's making a swath too. Wow. Really wish they had an active train on this map, because otherwise it's kind of pointless to have the tracks here. But can we get around here? Tight side, but looks like we'll fit. And we'll spin around. Head back up this side. Watch for cars. Hopefully we don't nick them. We'll have to wait for this one to pass because we have to zip out a little bit. Hurry up. Slow cars. There we go. Just in time. He was probably freaking out in there already. Why am I not turning? That's weird. I'm more hooked or something there. Like an invisible barrier or something. Kind of weird. We'll mow there, and then we'll hit this middle section here yet. Watch out for trees. Alright. Sneak across the tracks here. Really shouldn't do that, but alright, let's get this mowing here too. Yeah, so this should be plenty of hay to last us through the year, fingers crossed. Because how many did we buy last year? We only bought 16, 20, probably about 30 bales, 40 bales maybe. That's a push. I really don't know the number, I didn't keep track. If you go back in the video log, you can probably count it, and it's gonna fit. Oh, that was a tight squeeze. Really probably shouldn't have pushed that through there, but yeah, so this is gonna be all corn pretty soon. We should be able to get the soybeans in today, maybe the corn in tomorrow, because as soon as we're done mowing here, I'm going to turn the speed back up to get through the day. I just have it slowed down so this is not, some of it going to dry at different times than others, so you can have it all in one chunk and then done with it. Alright, so I'm going to go get that top section mowed. And then I will see you once the attachment behind here is a little bit different. I would time-lapse the up top there part, but you've already seen how time-lapse is us mowing today. So maybe next time. I'll see you once this is not a mower anymore, and it'll be a planter on the back of here. Alrighty, here we are, all done with the mowing. Got the planter all hooked up. Oh, that's not turning very sharp. Come on, make it. There we go. So we're gonna just top this thing up with seed to start off with. I know I can use the air drill to plant soybeans, but I think I'm gonna use this because see how it is already planted. Well, not planted. We can use this because I don't think this is a direct drill part of it. But what am I doing here? Garage. No, it's not. But seeing how some of it has been fertilized with chemical, I don't think the other seeder would apply fertilizer because it thinks it already has, so it'll just be wasting it. So we'll just drill this right away, and then we will go after it again with the fertilizer spreader before it ever even germinates, just so that we know it's getting a proper application. Alright, not quite ready yet, and lower it down, there we go. Alright, let's get the soybeans in the ground. They should germinate tomorrow, because tomorrow the ground temp should come up a little bit more yet. Look at all that hay out there, so many swaths. Well, it's not hay yet, but it will be. This time, it will be hay. I know it, I have a feeling it's going to be hay. Please be hay. I don't want to have to buy for this whole year again. Yeah, so you can see I mowed all the way down here again. And I mowed the top edge. So just have to remember to come get that. There's no other spots that really need to be because the rest of them we all plowed up for field. The stuff we mowed for silage last time. So yeah, let's get these soybeans going. We can get them fertilized. I don't know if I'll show you that probably. I finished the contract in 28 and I have him now fertilizing our canola field down there 26, so that should be good to go in a matter of 400 years if it's a worker doing it, because I'll probably get confused all the time. But no, should be good. Seed is not going down too fast, which is good. And then tomorrow morning, bright and early, probably as soon as we have light, 6:30, 7 o'clock, we'll start with the corn, putting corn into 20 and 5 down there across the road from the cows. And we also need to look at a spot for placing a silage pit. I just don't know what, I just don't know what would be a good place. I was thinking about here, weren't we? Yeah, I would sooner put on this side of the road than across the road, so I'm thinking there will probably go. It won't be a drive-through, it'll just be a closed-end one. Because I don't really like those ones we got from Giants to start off with. They just, I don't know, just never really liked them much. I like the closed-ended ones much better, not the drive-through. Just a personal opinion. So if I can quickly get over there, I'll show you which ones I mean. They come in this pack here, the RB Modding Industries, I think. That's what they're called. They've been in the game for, not in game, but on the mod hub for ages already. Like almost since the very beginning. I downloaded them, I liked them, so I just kept them and always been using them. I've tried some other ones here and there between that we've gotten, but they just don't seem to work. Well, they do work. They just don't work like they don't fit with my style of playing, so not properly at least. So I just end up going back to those. They're just really good pits. Once around the field. Beautiful. I know I really should just going up and down first and leaving the headland to the last and then finishing off like that, but it just seems easier doing it this way. I don't know why. Just so you don't always have to be so careful about where you stop. But I mean, it wouldn't be too terribly hard. You overlap a little bit, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. So, if we do need to get more equipment soon, like a wrapper that's going to eat into the slot count a bit, and if we need to get a tanker for hauling milk, we may need to swap out tractors a little bit, because the milk tank that we most likely go for is, well, not these ones. Where are they? Not this one. Quite expensive, and it holds only 32,000 liters. I prefer to go with the one here by Missy B. It holds 60,000 liters for 40,000, and you can haul milk, water, herbicide, liquid fertilizer, diesel, DEF, slurry, and digestate all in that one. I really like that one. I mean, it's a nice low slot count too. So we need to get that in the future for once the cows start producing milk in the next couple days, but we won't need to get that probably till about fall or so, till we got a good chunk of slurry. And what else we're gonna need to get? What else was there? There was something else we were needing to get soon. Not sure now. Oh, we're going to get a tanker for spraying digestate and stuff, so that's here. So if we do get up to that, close to that slot count point, I'm thinking of replacing the 8960 here. Oh, it's a terribly low slot count too. So what if we replace this guy, the 9620, with something? That is 500 horse. We wouldn't want to go any less than that. And what was the slot count on it? 22. So nothing. Well, we need to go for sure like a few lower than 22. If we do swap. So those are the same. What do we got over here? Ooh, you go for the Thunder, baby. What kind of horsepower? Oh, that looks kind of sick. What kind of horsepower can we go to? Well, let's first spec it out, everything, see what it is. We can go twin wheels, tracks. I kind of like it in tracks. Wait a minute, there's no. Oh, it's less horsepower, so. I don't like that. I thought that would be a bit more yet. Does this one have different engine upgrades? Blizzard 1420. Attachers, engine setup. Max it out, it goes to only 380. Back it up there. What was the slot count on this one? 22. This is a boring part of the video, isn't it? Me thinking. Now we can't go to any of these because these are stupid high slot counts. What was this one here? Oh, it's the same. There is not a lot. These are high yet. There's always a quad track, but that's been so overused already, and it's quite expensive. What else is... I know something that's very high slot count is... Well, there's this guy, the 4440. It's 32. We just got it, too. And the combine... Ooh, the semi's 34, too. If we do replace combines, maybe. I know I shouldn't, because it is a very nice combine, and everyone seems to like it. This planter's 34. So what if we change out planters to drop slot count too if we need to? We have this guy here. 34 slots on that one. We could upgrade. I mean, it's got an awfully small tank on it, but what was the slot count? 34. Yeah, that's really high. Take a look at this. We don't need the ridge markers. Why is it loading so slow? Don't need the ridge markers. Takes forever for these things to load. Why is the store being so slow? Attachers, put a rear hitch on it. And yeah. Where is it? Can't see it. Okay, it is there. Yeah, you can't even put any other tanks on it. You can pull one behind, but how wide is this one? 18 meter. Yeah, well, we'll cross that bridge when we get there if we do need to drop slot count a bit. This might be one of the things to go, or the combine. We might swap the combine, but it is very high on the slot count. We can keep that header. This combine here, 42 slots. If we swap it for the these ones here. Oh, it's higher slot count. Oh, it is. Shoot, that would be a bad idea then. If we would swap it maybe for start going case all of a sudden, or cloth. I mean, the New Holland is quite a low slot count too, but I don't want to go for stuff just because it's got a low slot count. I want to use different stuff too, because it's nice. I need to lower the planter. Yeah, so let me know what you think, if we should, well, what we should swap if we need to. Let me know in the comments what you think. I'm thinking this planter would be the first to go because it is a very high slot count for size and stuff. If we do go for that other John Deere planter, we can hook our air cart up behind it to haul seed for it. It does work. I have done it on a different map just for fun, seeing what it would do. But it does work like that. It's very unrealistic, but we could have our seed or tank up front, but it gets through the seed pretty quick. So yeah, once we're done here, this is going to wrap the episode, and we're going to, well, maybe next episode we'll start, or today in the afternoon yet, and we'll get that corn planted. And yeah. Actually, no. let this go. We're gonna get this fertilized. I'll get this fertilized this afternoon game here, and next episode will be in game corn planted. And yeah, that's the plan now. Changing plans as we go every 5 seconds. You know it already. Such a nice setup. It'd be a shame to trade it off. Could sell a sprayer because I am not using it. How much is the slot count on that guy? 11, so it's not terribly high. And up. Alright, so we'll get this last little section done. We got almost 250,000 in the bank again. We are saving up for field 26. That's the magic field, the magic crop changing field. This one here. So we got 500 grand, and it's all ours. Yeah, that's not gonna happen for a little bit, unless we get amazing contracts. I am very curious to see if those alfalfa contracts are gonna come up. People will call me crazy, but I'm just for the fun of it. It's gonna take forever, but just to say I did it. Does it say how many? Oh no, it only says on the contract map how many acres each one is, I think. Yeah, there. Should have looked. I can look back in the video here if see how many acres that field actually is. I can see that's how many acres of alfalfa I did for a contract. So, last pass. So that's gonna do it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. You had a lot going on. Did some mowing, did some planting, did some fertilizing. Did some cow feeding, chicken feeding, all kinds of stuff in this episode. Jam-packed full of high-intensity activity. No, farming, not high-intensity activity. Just normal, everyday farming. So, if you did like it, go ahead and hit that like button. And my voice is not working right now, so hit that dislike button if you hate my stuttering, or hit that like button if you enjoy watching me or listening to me stutter all the time. And go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the stuttering. And until next one, later.